Welcome to a dark world of white, then black,
What?
sometimes blue.
Red and green and yellow.
This holiday season, we're giving you all the colors via our cathode ray tube square electronic arts product.
You mean a TV?
Yes. Well, not a TV as you would know it. A TV only as freaky enthusiasts of things no one digs knows it. I'm an enthusiast of the huge carved July into this big statue of Madame Shiny Head, who cries blood to celebrate the state of America this Christmas as we non-traditionally enjoy it. Parasite Eve. Look, there's Resonance. He's the co-star. He has 7 diseases.
Oh, well, shit.
There's 7 severe diseases, it would seem.
7 million. Is that a... Jesus.
What? I mean, listen, they're having a bad time this Christmas season. Not
yeah,
like
it
we
seems
are.
like...
We've finally managed to stop agonizing over how best we want to celebrate this Christmas season. You had a tremendous degree of enthusiasm to this game in its original description I gave to you, which is girl bossing all over New York while the mitochondria gets a big ego.
And like, how do you not get excited about that, you know? There's Girl Boss, which is one of my favorite things for it to be there.
She doesn't have a dog, like we promised, but get this.
Sorry.
Haunting Ground takes place at an ambiguous point in history, whereas Parasite Eve, full on, is this Christmas season. So I don't know, man. Come enjoy Christmas with us. Come explode, come shoot, come liberate yourself.
Yay!
I'm
honey, are we
completely
addressing...
charmed. What are we addressing? The foe that lies within?
You're looking a little, you know, you're looking.
Dude, you're looking really small today. Yes!
You're looking so small today.
I was transmogrified into a little pumpkin man this holiday season. It wasn't a curse.
No, I just wanted you to be looking like a little pumpkin man this Christmas season, and I, you know, as my right to do, I turned you into a little pumpkin man.
It was always your right. This is a feminist channel. That's why we're playing a 1998 game where you play as a girl.
Oh, girl?
What precise year did it stop being, like, notable that a game has a girl in the front seat?
Well, we were watching the Game Awards very recently, and there was a trailer for...
That was the actual curse placed on me this season. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this isn't literally the same cutscene, so be not afraid, shiny head of America fans. It's just sort of setting a tone. Please go on about the Fame Awards.
Yeah, we were watching the Game Awards, and there was a trailer for The Witcher 4. And the protagonist is, spoiler alert if you haven't seen the trailer yet, it's Airy. It's a girl.
Famous mole woman hater.
It's spelled different. It's spelled with a C, not with an S. Maybe Quimbs to you too.
What flag is that?
No idea. I'm sorry.
Jeff Keighley Nation.
Yes.
The game
and people
Islands.
were angry online already that they have to play as Ciri in The Witcher 4.
That's
so I
fun.
think
she's like the whole deal.
It's like she's not even attractive.
Hey, you're looking good.
I mean,
she
is kind of... Damn.
Listen, who knows why that's happening to her dress? We'll keep an eye on if it keeps happening, but you can consider it a Christmas gift.
Yeah, it's like she has Christmas lights on.
She's cyberpunking all over them.
Yeah, it's like when
you're the one who wanted to come to the Ambler.
It looks like you punched her dress and broke the screen.
My name's just Aya, right? You want to leave that as that? A lot of these very old Squaresoft / Square Enix RPGs let you rename their people, but like, I don't know, man.
I don't know. I think it's fine to keep her like that. It reminds me, I'm pretty sure of the girl from Mad Father, which it's nice.
I'm so humiliated by the RPG makers I did not partake of, you know? I was with there with so many of the Yume Nikki types. I don't know, I'll just... You're right, I'll try to have more fun. Jesus, it's tough to be a lady.
It's like, well, smile. It's like, I don't feel like
I'm so
smiling.
glad you decided to go out with me. I even had my dad get the best seats for us tonight. So, like, we're gonna have a great time, you'll see. They'll all see. They'll all see the joys of Rent. And the musical we're watching. Cats.
No. Can we watch Wicked?
That didn't exist yet, you're crazy.
What? It's 97.
Wasn't that like a 2006 joint? I thought it was like a book at this moment in history.
But the book is, not as good as
the happen up on stage. They cut out all the creepy and weird parts. The first act's about to start. Why are we here fashionably late? I hate being a fashionably late person. It's an inconsiderate thing to be.
I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of rude. I don't get it.
It's incredible how much, like, thuggish dickery is proposed to be the cool confidence play that makes you come across as a dope guy worth following. You know, I've complained about it a million times, the expectations men have created for themselves. Father, please give me permission to marry Ava. This is automatic, so I'll just let this play out. You can read it or listen to me say that I think Sigma people are the world's worst people. I don't know, man. It's all like, don't give anyone attention. Make them fight for your affection.
And I was like, that doesn't sound like a good idea.
I don't know, man. How long do you intend to live through self-help books written by people that need more help than they can give to themselves? At what point do you intend to let loose of the idea that you're a caricature vying a nice route towards affection, rather than just allowing things to happen? Anyway, it's cool to try and be more fun. The opera, you're an NYPD police officer. Cool, tough lady girl, right? Yeah. I don't know. I don't think she's gonna rock up at the opera.
I don't know. I don't know if it's her scene, I guess, maybe. But it's like, let me flex my rich muscles and bring you to the opera.
My daddy got us the best seats at this unrecognizable Polygon show. You'll love it.
You will love it, and you will smile, and you will be thankful, and you will have fun. It's like, will I though?
Will I though? You'll have more fun once the motion video parts stop happening, and you can see the sheer desperation of attempting to make boobs look real in 1998 tech with computer-generated imagery.
Oh damn! What's up? What's wrong with your eyes, lady? Damn!
Anyway, you've seen some of these portions before. You thought the game had a immediate apparent, what to call it, strength of intent to it.
You can say that. You can say that. It's interesting when one of the first things that the game does is set everyone on fire. Like, just everyone.
I feel like one of the stronger things as far as writing you can do is just immediately kill people. Too many people and it's ridiculous. I'm sick of Sky Lasers and the Avengers needing to stop them. But I don't know, you're portraying that there's grim stakes to something with immediacy. You're making people fight against an aggravating terribleness. This isn't Writers 101. Bad things are bad and they stand out. Oh, Jesus! I don't wanna! You don't wanna burn to death.
Yeah.
And then Strong Lady goes, go get out of here now. Boom.
Yeah, so she's fuck so off, cool. Boy. Yeah.
This date's well over and done with.
Time to save the world while wearing a very skin-tight dress and heels.
You described it as
Let's
a
go.
dangerous dress in some of our fun test recordings.
I mean, like... it's
Please,
definitely probably fun
NYPD,
to
that's
wear.
not my name even a little bit. Why did you guess that?
It's like, Jesus, you're better at your job.
You should be awake.
I'm realizing...
Yeah?
I'm realizing that your little pumpkin head is a little on the way. But you don't. You were
Of
reading
the
the
text?
stuff. A little bit,
Fix that.
but you're reading it out.
No, I am not often reading it out.
Often enough.
Often enough! Oh, jeez. I got hit by
Oh,
that
shit.
humiliating. Alright, here's my move.
I mean, good move.
My P meter has begun. The body's getting hot.
Oh. Just as I thought.
One of these buttons will even make my mighty power come up. You'll love it.
Is this the mighty power? To heal. You have magic health.
You miss a little bit of this particular makeup of the game. They stopped doing this about as quickly as they started doing it, but there was a span of like 3 years
25
particularly
minutes.
where Squaresoft/Square Enix was very fascinated by the active time battle premise. It eventually ended up just being thrown into the Final Fantasy series and utterly abandoned in anything else, but you know. We're playing a franchise that was itself immediately pretty much abandoned. This is Parasite Eve. What have I told you about Parasite Eve?
Not much. I think you just kind of told me the premise and hooked me on it, and then I waited until now to hear more about it.
Yeah, it's more fascinating than its pretty continuous lack of success would have you believe. I don't know. It's a hard series to market at pretty much any era in which it exists. By the way, I'm sorry she's making that horrible noise.
It is a little damn, you know.
The battle
It will
that you
survive.
can't win will hopefully conclude sooner rather than later.
You can't win it. Interesting.
Oh, that's
Just fucking wallop her.
Oh, good news.
Where did you have that? Where was that?
She's a long-storied police officer. She knows all about prison wallets. She's using the evil powers to her own benefit. Between
But
the
damn,
crime tech and the science horror mutations.
Jesus. That is to say she had that strap.
Our bodies
to
are communicating
her
with
leg.
each other. Can't you feel it
That's
every
kinda-
time that you break my furmost ribcage? Awakening.
That is a
What do you
little-
want? The more you use the power, the more you will become like me, Snow White from a lesser adaptation.
Wait a minute!
Who are you anyway? Eve. I mean, that's a hell of a strong name to give yourself, right?
Like Eve?
I'm surprised you don't know me, Aya. You should know me well. What about all those parts where you broke my ribcage? Do you remember that 15 seconds ago? What?
I love that these are the voices, by the way. Just great. That's a baby.
Or maybe it's some kind of strange plushie with a deeply oversized head.
No, that's a baby.
Sherry Birkin, come back. You don't know what
I'm
that is.
your secret mother. Because I am the mother of everyone. Kinda, you know? It's just...
Is that what you think's occurring? Anyway,
I
Parasite
don't know.
Eve is a science horror series about, I guess, the horrors of the continuation of existence and our complete lack of control over it, really. I don't want to, like, make it sound like a really lofty intellectual series. It's simply only a little bit the case. But it definitely deals with a lot of, you know, the structure of DNA and the, I guess, sort of corrosion of our bodies and the test upon the merit of the artificial creation of structures such as police. You know, she's a lady using a special tool to fight against things that shoot fireballs at her, and she's like, I'm gonna fix this with the power of the cops.
Yeah, and with a gun and a fucking stick. And the thing that she's battling against has lasers and fire.
Yeah. I think it's interesting. Again, the gameplay mechanics are weird, way more actively demanding than pretty much any other contemporary of its like. The amount of menus you have to jostle through to kind of use magic is crazy.
I'm a little confused, like, at the aiming process. Can you illuminate me a little more on it?
No one's here to help me yet. Sorry, we'll come back here later when I can do something using my advanced knowledge of kind of the way this video game is made. Right. So what this is called either active time battle or action time battle, depending on how much they want little boys to think it sounds awesome.
Yes, I see.
And it's a lot of turn-based motions performed with way more focus on active positioning to appropriately spend your resources while a ticking doom clock says, perform these actions right now or die. One of these walls can absolutely be gone through. You're gonna love it. Let's try the ones he actually went through.
Could be that. Or not.
Clack, 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 like Gmod era texture. Yeah, we'll try the other side of the stage. Sounds good to me, boss. Okay, that's looking like the way through and over. Whatever, we'll just go down here.
James Sunderland?
I know she's down there. Okay, there, my buddies. Forget it! You don't gotta do all this stuff. This is weird, champ.
This is weird. You shouldn't be jumping into holes, James.
Dude, James Sunderland is such a freak. I love the normalcy of Aya Brea comparative to so many of her, I guess, horror adjacencies in the span of a ridiculous golden age for scary video games that were only pretty much now, I think, sort of coming to against. A lot of that's my affection for the PSX and its specific stylings and limitations as means of which to create beautiful and exciting things. Like, you know, the relative lack of texturing on those awful burnt corpses making them look way scarier than they otherwise be. You can see that in Silent Hill 1's intro as well as this. What? You're a cop, but you're so beautiful!
You're dressed up so sexily.
Let's assume I'm holding a badge. Or you can believe in the power of my ability to play charades. Help me out here. I've got the same gun. I've got bullets for that if you want.
Thank you. Why are you stashing all these?
Sorry, but I'm out. I can't give you the ones I have in my gun.
Then just give me your
fucking gun. I don't have any injuries. I wish I knew.
Do you have any injuries? That's a rude thing to ask.
Jesus.
This becomes alright.
Ambulance chaser type guy. Anyway, full health, 700 more ammo. Now we're happy to head back into the terrible horrors. God, I made it all sound so lofty for a game where I immediately, like, fat finger the interact button against Fat Donut Cop to get 52 ammo way too early.
Well, it's the concept, you know? It's the concept. Don't worry about it too much.
It's an interesting concept. It's, like, a little bit hard to honestly elaborate. I suppose that's hard for the game as well. Its elevator pitch is longer than an elevator ride. You play a hard-style lady cop going up against the horrors of evolution. You know, something that in classrooms we don't agree exists. I think evolution does exist, because I'm not insane.
Yeah, but a child!
That's just me trying to alienate people from our YouTube series so that only the best are left. No more chaff.
Thank you.
What's so funny? Is it that this other side of the dress is ridiculously long? Which is sad.
It's all long. It's just that there's a cut through it.
That's fun.
It is fun. I wish I could wear
black, which is like the best color of any clothing. I'm gonna go here so a scary cutscene can emerge and then you'll go, ooh.
Right. It's gonna be fun to go into science horror. That's not where I usually go. Are you
this
okay,
is
little buddy?
He's my best friend.
I think Resonance is a little sickly. Just a little. Does that
Resonance
hurt,
wishes that evolution stuff was not in fact real. I mean, how good is this? But also, you can see again the problem. It's too scary. It's actually too much.
I mean, it's too scary. I don't know. I'm fascinated, very much so.
You're fascinated, but you're an adult woman. Squaresoft is like coming off the heels of what is this? We're crawling well off of Final Fantasy VII now.
We still are.
I'm gonna slap you.
Oh shit! That don't sound like.
I love her little victory animations. She's so sick.
Stupid evolution. That didn't do much. You had all that fucking shit going on for you, and you got punched once and died.
Yeah. There's a great deal of forces at play, and so Jesus, did Eve do that to the rat? What is going on here? This is ridiculous.
This is embarrassing.
Friggin' Giuliani, what the hell are you doing to this city?
It's locked. Oh no. It's funny that it's interesting to be in the backside of a
theater.
Backstage of the theater, yeah. I remember I was very young and I used to be a ballerina and I did a couple of maybe 2 or 3 performances and it was so scary to go backstage. Because it was so dark.
Medicine.
Also, I remember we were doing a production of, I think it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. And I was a lollipop. I was a blue lollipop.
Still alive. Hold on. Let me call the paramedics. This is a monster. I try to talk now. Melissa, you mean the main actress? She probably got to Suzanne too. You have to stop her. Dude, do not hang in there. You do not have any approximation of a quality of life left.
Yeah, do not, like, let go, for sure.
You'd be taking tortured artists way too far.
Literally
tortured. None of these have anything in it, that's crazy.
You can't even hide in there, which is, you know.
No, it's not the hiding kind of game.
Yeah, that's why I'm like,
use a grander force than evolution itself to beat these rats. She will use the concussive force of her powerful strikes to kick your ass.
Yeah. But yeah, we were doing a production of Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but it was like a 2-show, like a 2-times show, because first the younger people did the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, and then the older kids did Nightmare Before Christmas. And I remember, and I told this story to June a couple of times, but it's just funny to me. All the little girls in my ballet class were relegated in this changing room for the whole time of, well, we have to wait here until the whole show, the whole show is done. And it's probably midnight. We're finally leaving this well-lit... Oh, Jesus. We're leaving this well-lit changing room where we spend the last couple of hours doodling and drawing, and immediately after we open the door to like go back to our parents, actually it's like for the final bow, there is in the fucking pitch black of the corridors of the backstage
pitch black.
It was so dark. I swear to God, there was fucking horror Santa with fucking gravestones next to him, and he
Santa?
yeah, because it's like, you know, they kidnapped Santa in Nightmare Before Christmas.
Ah.
Yeah, but like, imagine that I'm 4, 5 maybe.
That would be really bad. These videos would have a much different vibe if that was the case.
And
I
fucking
would feel
Santa
bad playing this.
Santa is like bound and gagged to a fucking chair, and next to him there's...
Was that new to you at that time? The idea that Santa
no, I didn't. I hadn't watched Nightmare Before Christmas yet. Oh, shit.
Take everything, it's all on the counter! Take my clown money! That one that scared me late.
You're
I was just
also a
getting
clown.
ready. No, dude, you are unfashionably late.
Yeah.
You'll have to evacuate. What? You're kidding.
Did he
I'm dying in I'd see ya.
Yeah, hey, that's the most reasonable. He died. It seems like he died.
Let's go find out.
But yeah, it was terrifying.
Rats in the head.
It was absolutely terrifying. Imagine like this hallway right here, and it's way darker, and you come out of one of these doors, and literally in front of you, Santa's
bound, gagged, squealing, saying, "Save me, save me! You have to save me." This is kind of a Saving Private Ryan situation.
It was a mannequin, but we got scared. Like, we were little kids, and it was dark, and Santa was there. I was like, what the fuck? And the music was like spooky.
Spooky music.
Yeah, because I don't know. I think the thing that I was hearing was like the last song in Nightmare Before Christmas, which is not spooky, but it is kind of sad and I don't know, for a little kid, it's I don't know. It was just weird.
Scarier when you're a kid.
And everything is dark around you, yeah. And you're fucking tired.
Okay, just let's turn this guy off first.
But yeah, that's my experience in being backstage.
Backstage is so funny. It's such a freaky space. It feels like, I don't know, beyond human almost. Yeah.
I remember, like, even being in a theater when you're largely alone, it's a very strange experience, because I remember, of course, we would come earlier because we had to prepare, and I remember I was one of the first to arrive, and me and like maybe 2 other girls were sitting in the fucking empty theater looking at the stage and
all over them.
It was so, because it was still dark somehow. It's I don't know, like there were lights, but they were very dim.
It's impressive to wonder what horror is the appropriate amount of horror. You know, like it's I'm fascinated by the genre of horror, as you may know, based on most of the material of this channel, as the viewer, and
in our life,
what we constantly get up to. If you are my girlfriend Melania, who is listening,
I am listening, in fact.
Yeah. But, like, I don't know, more than most other genres, I feel like it lives and dies in service of its audience. Like, if it's scarier than someone is willing to agree to simultaneous with the fact that they can't know what they're getting into, lest it be a less interesting story, then I don't know, man, you have people just, like, straight up producing negative feelings at the thing you made. There's a sort of barrier everyone has to get over with in something horror where it's like, how do I get into the fact that this is bad? That spooky things are happening that I don't entirely want to see. It's your problem.
He's a parrot.
Nice, there were more bullets in this theater.
Why? I mean, it's America, I guess. But why?
Parrots in America, whoa!
I really like the rug in this room.
Merry Christmas, goodbye!
Oh, he's evil. Also, now that you said my full name, I can comment on the fact that apparently the main lead actress that became evil has a name that people genuinely get my name wrong with. I can't tell you how many times someone called me Melissa. It's too many to count.
I'm so glad I chose to have, like, a name you can't fuck up. Like, don't get me wrong. I get my fill. People are like, that's a strange name. And I'm like, yeah,
that's like the
that's
mom.
a cool thing to say. Nice to meet you, by the way. Hey, Susan, you sound like a fucking generic hog. What do you want from me? This is a name they give to cows often. Why do so many people like establish this foundation of do I know you well enough? I took all that medication to get here. I have to get the lead part. I'll even sell my soul to the devil if I have to.
Oh, you did? Okay.
The cast was announced and Suzanne and I double cast. I want to play the part alone, but everyone knows she's good. I think I'm overdoing it. My body is getting hotter than ever for some reason. I'd better take more medicine. I collapsed today. I lost consciousness after my body got hot. I don't care if I die, I just want to get through this show.
Black Swan.
I passed out again. They told me to go to the doctor and get some rest. If this continues, Sam will definitely take my part. I need to get better. I better take a lot of medication tonight. Suzanne was burned in an apartment fire. Is it because I wanted the part so bad? God forgive me. It looks like I'll be the lead. I better take more medication and work it.
I feel like
that, everything went smoothly. Tomorrow's Christmas Eve, we should have the biggest crowd of the season. And I have the solo concert the next day at the park, but I'm not feeling well. I better shape up before I get through this. I better take more medication. Aya, for what? Why is she taking so much? She must have a drug problem. Another key? Rehearsal room key. Okay, that's what it's missing.
That's interesting.
You know, as far as more ammo to you guys, what is that? Is that in
You
case the show
goofy
doesn't go
guys.
well? Is it if the show goes too well? I don't know. Yeah, anyway.
It's like I can't get any better than this. Kills myself.
I'm endeared by Parasite Eve. I think it's too scary a little bit, which
It's
is
too
a funny
scary.
thing to say, but I don't know. The quantity of horror in here is beyond what most people are willing to look at. It's of like steeped in things and I don't feel this is giving up too many ghosts, things we actually can't control, like the ruination of our bodies and the continuation of our existence into sometimes you just break.
Yeah. Like getting sick, getting old.
It's just tough, which is kind of a mortality terror. And then it still veers into like surreal and viscerally upsetting to look at, like with Sweet Rat Resonance.
Res.
And then the
friends.
gameplay structure is pretty constantly demanding. Like, hey, get it right,
Lucky
position
I'm
yourself
not playing.
appropriately. They're throwing fireballs at you, sometimes 6 on screen. You've been playing for 20 minutes.
And like the first encounter you have the girl that like Eve is like straight up throwing lasers at you.
Damn it.
Honey,
Yeah.
channel your Isaac Run player.
Knows your Zodiac.
Can I guess what his zodiac is?
What?
I mean, I don't know, probably rat.
Well, you got him in one. Just like
Dang.
me.
Yeah,
that's a
but
hell
you
of
also...
a lot of weird things to loft at Parasite Eve immediately. I feel like I'm giving you the impression that I hate this game or something. I don't know. I'm fond of it. I am. I think it's weird and like sort of immediately alienates most of the people who could get into it. But for those who are willing to see something a little more cerebral and fucked up and willing to do their best to make its myriad systems make sense. There's stuff to be had here, and we're going to be having it this holiday season. I just realized I can change the color of the menus again. Purple is...
Purple. Should it be Christmassy, or do we go for, like, our favorite colors?
Bad news, I just like purple, so there we are.
Yeah.
Mono. We'll be playing Mono this Christmas. Yeah. Parasite Eve is
not the disease.
Tremendously unpopular franchise that goes for a lot of very artistic swingeronies, and I will always admire that the most. Sorry, we're not playing Haunting Ground. This one's blonde. This one's got a blonde girl who fights hard too, so you know.
Okay, close. We play one genre: blonde people fighting.
Melissa, I am Eve. I'm getting hot. That's me heading into Australian Christmas. It's ridiculous, man. It burns.
Dude,
Your classic domination has finally come to an end once and for all. What?
The fuck you talking about, dude? Oh shit. What are you?
Once again, the day for the mitochondria to be free has finally arrived. So how do you feel about the completely unelaborated, pretty intense scientific terminologies that are being thrown around instantly?
What do you mean? What do you mean? Like, I haven't...
Alrighty then. Okay, you're making me work hard. I forgot that you do this.
Yeah. I haven't been in science class for a second, but... isn't, like, that just part of the cell?
The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell.
The meme,
listen,
yes.
I'm not the intelligent part of the operation that is the Combofriends idea. But the mitochondria, look, the expression the mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell as seen in every single science textbook ever will
get us far. Yeah, I get you. Getting warmer. Lol.
Looks like you still need some time, girl. Until your mitochondria is completely free. Mitochondria? What are you saying? I don't understand you.
The general public.
I know.
A baby.
What? Where is this? Is that the little girl I saw? No, it's... Oh my god.
That is
Professor
Doctor
Plutonium. That doctor, wait! I'm very excited to spend time with the strange sci-fi soap opera that is this.
Yeah.
Mitochondria to be free?
Mitochondria could be free? What the fuck does that mean?
We're keeping up with the long-standing Combofriends tradition of playing completely fucking weird bullshit all the time.
Yeah. But we love it. It's okay. It's alright.
I would sooner play this like 7 times than play Spider-Man 2 again.
Hi, Kaji. We had a lot to say about that one, didn't we? Like a day worth.
As long as we're doing alienation. I don't intend it to be so inflammatory as to agitate people who have found this. Something like this that genuinely takes like overly ambitious swings mechanically, narratively, and thematically will be infinitely more precious and something worth trying to make games as a medium evolve towards than Spider-Man 2 can even fart in the same room as. Shit.
I mean, I think the thing in Spider-Man 2 that is like innovative is like it looks good, but I don't know if it like is doing anything more than the previous Spider-Man did.
The
like
degree to which Spider-Man 2 is like the most dumbed down version of a game I enjoyed playing is unbelievable. Like, the degree of, like, technical specificity you can gain in Spider-Man 1, understanding all of your abilities and using them correctly. And in Spider-Man 2, it's like, press the buttons and see cool music play while a fun kitty cat jumps out of Miles Morales' backpack. I don't know, man. Again, I promise I'm not trying to be inflammatory. This is just straight from the heart. What a stupid game for babies. We can do better, you know? We can look into more challenging and fascinating materials.
I don't know, even story-wise, it was, you know? I don't know. It didn't vibe with the storytelling that much either. Can't lie to you, won't lie to you. But you can figure all that one out and hear all of our thoughts about it. Videos on the channel.
Don't watch the Spider-Man 2 playthrough. Don't do that. Oh, God. It's promising. It's a good close for the episode. I think we're about at time, right?
Yes, we are.
Well, how's Parasite Eve treating you? How long will this take? This will be about, I don't know, 12 episodes, presuming I stop getting lost and confused all the time.
I mean, I was like less, the question was like, how long do you think this Christmas Eve will be?
Oh, listen, like all the best games, so many of my favorite games, Christmas Eve is forever and it's extremely violent and you're scared all the time.
Yeah. It is like every Christmas Eve that I've experienced.
Coming up in the next episode, maybe I'll be less lost and confused all the time.
Who knows? We don't know yet.
They completely stopped making games like this, you know.
That's the Coliseum, by the way.
Largely arcane, gorgeous 3D environments, yeah, and that's David Copperfield in front of it. If not Trent Reznor.
Oh, damn.
Well...
How was it treating me?
Yes,
good.
Yes. Yay.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. It's I don't know. It's a new kind of horror that maybe again I don't really go to that often. Like I don't do science horror. The most recent thing that I've did about science horror is The Substance, which is a movie that I'm sure everyone knows about because it's very new and popular.
Take a look at this awesome visual.
Oh damn!
I know, right? And then this.
And I'm very excited to be able to experience this without having to play it. Because I'm very glad my boyfriend is very good at video games, because I am very interested in the plots.
That's hilarious. Hey. Will we ever have Sweet J-Dog get his hands on a game that has, like, a rational control scheme? Maybe not. But I'll always be here for you and for my gal pal, too, to help make crazy, weird shit that is probably better not actually played make sense.
Yeah, it's more available, you know? Let's get this little gem out of the box, blow all the dust off of it, and let someone else suffer, and we can just watch, guys.
I don't consider it suffering. Maybe it's a little over earnest for a YouTube video, I don't know. I'm in my favorite place. I'm like the little stupid pumpkin bin behind the car, you know? He is playing his favorite weird arcane PlayStation 1 games. Girls are watching.
Yeah.
He's listening to Breakcore. He'll live forever.
Yeah. That is just... Yeah, no, that's June. In a little the pumpkin shell.
And I love me, and I love you, but I love my girlfriend more. And I love weird video games, and I love sitting down in this sewer as we fade out of this video. Dude, we are going to have to play so many goddamn games in the next, like, year that have weird sewer parts with monsters in them. You don't even know. You don't even know.
Is that the niche? Are we getting into the niche of getting in the sewer?
We're all in sewer now together, trapped in the dark, wet hole with me and you. Hearing together Christmas lyrics, words stitched together to match us syllabically.
And then the snow.
Music doesn't need to have good word, shit, fart, penis, dick at all.
Jesus, that is not Christmassy at all.
That's it. Show's over. You don't have to go home, but you can't stay here.